Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to y'all with another after show. We talking just Cabaret, we talking Baddies, we talking Krishan and Blue. If y'all watched it, because I haven't been tuned in. Listen, I am going to be recapping a minute. I tuned into it. Shout out to Jessica Dime, okay, of the Dime Pieces. The show actually looks good. So I got to give you that. It looks actually really good. Okay. The production's really nice. I know this is a Zeus thing, but I just had to put that out there because I was shocked because I didn't expect it to be that good. So I will say that. All right, so tonight's episodes were funny. I didn't even watch Blueface and Krishan's show. I skimmed through it a little bit, so I know what happened because the scenes are long drawn out, and they have moments where this I know they struggle for footage. They literally had a scene of Blueface taking a Sprite bottle, opening it. He's like this. And I'm like, why are y'all putting this in there? Like, what is this? ASMR? Like, oh, this is why these shows are doing good. Like, it just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I'm sorry. Okay. The best thing that they could do, it's episode 6, y'all. I messed up the title. No shade. Let me change it real quick. I messed up the thing. Okay, boom. There we go. Episode 6. What they could do is just send them on a family trip. Put both of their families together and send them on a trip. And then we'll get good content out of that. Because this not working. Like, nobody's interested anymore. It's getting very lame. It's boring. It's just not it. Okay? Like, no. All right. One thing I wanted to show you guys really quickly. It seems that y'all know tonight on the Cabaret that Daisy and Egypt got into it, and we saw Egypt's real. We got revealed Egypt's true self. Okay, y'all right? Because y'all remember last week when y'all was like, "Oh, she's bald," and I was like, "No, she's not," because I thought y'all was being messy. Because my entertainers were messy, so I thought you guys were trying to be funny. So I wasn't looking like, because it was the preview. So I'm like, I look at the preview like a couple times, but I don't like analyze it. Y'all was right. She is bald. Sorry, you guys, for ever second guessing y'all, because she is bald. I'm sorry. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay. This is what it's bad when Zeus members posted not as TV clips. And okay, I'm just saying. This is what Daisy had to say in regards to Egypt. The entertainer sent it to me. She said Egypt is used to letting her ex beat her A and letting an N-word rip her hair off. Who gave you the permission to say that, Daisy? First of all, I didn't even peep that until now. Huh? I don't remember anybody giving you a pass to say the N-word so freely. Daisy, Dukes. No wonder Egypt opened your head wide and had you leaking strawberry juice. Anyways, letting a N-word rip her hair off and saying she has alopecia. I know you're ex-felon, but this isn't the prison yard. Okay, so that means Daisy still has a little pressure for Egypt. I would too, but like I said in my recap, Egypt had a ring on. Okay, she had a one on the ring finger. Oh, and also I forgot to mention on my recap. If y'all don't know, because that's the one mistake Zeus made. They put out Baddies right as Justice Cabaret is airing, so nobody cares about the Cabaret. They just want to know about Baddies, right? If y'all haven't been keeping up with some of the Cabaret girlies, Egypt and Natural, they're bumping cooters, okay? They're dating, all right? So this reunion's going to actually be pretty good because Natural and Egypt are like a duo because they're a couple, and Daisy and some of the other girls are not feeling Miss Natural too much. Now, Miss Natural also got on my nerves too this episode. I forgot to mention it also on my recap. Because you would have thought she was going to perform background dancer for Beyonce's Renaissance. Like, you were doing too much. She's like, I gotta dance. I'm finna dance now, but I wanna dance. I'm like, y'all been dancing for it looked like from what the footage we saw, at least a good couple of hours. So it's like, you got it down, Miss Natural, relax. It's some of the other girls that, gotta pick it up. So she was doing a little bit too much with that, especially when Miss Wet Wet. Not gonna lie, I became a half of a Wet Wet fan. She almost got me, okay? Y'all know I'm not almost too here for Wet Wet, but she was actually funny this episode. And I'm glad that she's there because she had a lot of funny moments. But yeah, Miss Wet Wet was dancing and doing her thing. She's like, I'm trying to dance. Like, you already made the performance. Like, relax. That's it. They say, I figured Egypt had on the ring. No, I think they started dating either later on in this season or 100% after the season because they're together now. So I don't know if that's going to play a part later on in the season, but I know that, they're bumping cooter now. Okay, so that's 100% confirmed. She said it on a live. It's on my channel. All right. So that's what Daisy had to say, you guys, to Egypt. And she also reposted something of a friend of hers, I'm guessing, saying, am I invited to this reunion because me and you gonna beat this girl ass? Oh, and this is what she says. She said, Egypt, it's on site when I see you at this reunion. I'm the right one, B. I will really do you in. So that's what the friend of Daisy has to say. And Daisy says life is already beating her ASS. Egypt want to lick the kitty cat that her savings account can't afford. Oh. Daisy's not over it. My whole thing is why they let them have rings on. They should have took their rings off. Okay, this is not STV. Okay, take them rings. Put her hold tight. Listen. You would have thought it was Daisy looking like Barbie by the end of the reunion or by the end of the episode. It wasn't Daisy. It was Egypt. She was looking like a Barbie by the end of the episode.
No hands though. Pull here. Hold on. No hands though. Pull here. Hold on.
Okay, Egypt. Let me find out you and Barbie are twinning them. You know, twinning them? Twin. Is that your twin? Let me find out it's your twin. Because that'll be funny. Is Egypt from the South Central? Where is she from? I forgot where she said she was from. Is she from the South Central? But seriously, though, they do need to be careful about that, though, because that ring really could have, it could have went super deep. You never know. They got to be careful with those rings and stuff like that. You shouldn't be having no rings on for no rehearsal. You get what I'm saying? So they need to keep a tight hold on that. Because first, Yummy P, I didn't forget you and your big wig. Okay, I'm still on you. Yummy P had blades up and all in through her big wig, and now this girl got a ring on. So, they got to be a little bit more careful. Daisy is a baddie, though. even though, she need to stop with the N-words because you really don't have permission to say that. But she's a baddie. She's a baddie. She's a baddie. Okay? Now, Stunner Girl. Somebody sent me this video. Shout out to one of my entertainers. They sent me this video. And Stunner Girl, you guys, is not here for Zeus at all anymore. I don't know what Lemmy Pepper did. I don't know if one of her checks bounced or what. But she went after one of the dudes that worked for Zeus. Now, I ain't going to say that because I don't want him to take my stuff down. But I don't post no Zeus content on my page either way. So, it doesn't really matter. But, like, if y'all know him on Instagram, his name is Chill Thompson. Stunner Girl read him down. I don't know what the man did to her.
Instagram. I feel like you the broke cousin that they don't let around because I've never seen you. I done seen this nigga whole family and you the only one that we ain't seen yet. But you sit on motherfucking live in your motherfucking Zeus sweatshirt, bitch, and don't be getting no money. You broke for sure. And I know you broke because you got on a sweater in your profile picture, bitch. Chill Thompson. Bitch. The broke cousin that don't got a job. I've never seen you on set, sir. I need you to log off Instagram, man. Call your cousin up, man, and tell him to give you a real fucking job. And stop being the motherfucking Instagram watcher, bitch.
Okay? Now, I grew with Stunner Girl. That's why I had to block him when he followed me, girl. I said, you're not going to get me, whore. I'm sorry. Unless you offer me, a proposal or something like that. Like, even me, I ain't everybody going to be following me. Just, follow me. Because it's like, he be the one for taking pages down. And I don't got time for that. Okay? Of course, we all saw Big Biggie, and Rolly get into it. I just don't agree with the bullying. If it is happening, I really want to see the season just to see why Rolly still has an issue with her, especially if like you're not even in her clique. It's not like I don't see Biggie interfering in her clique, which I think that clique is fake. Sorry. That's just my opinion. And Natalie don't really like y'all like that. I'm sorry. Natalie's smart. Like, she bought her bag and she go home. She don't really like y'all like that. I'm sorry. Like, it's just my opinion on it. Like, ain't not much more to it. It's no shade, but it's like, yeah. This is what it is. Okay. And also, with the Crazy in Love episode, I did see Yaya and Krishan have their conversation, which it's like putting two people with similar stories in the same room and see what comes about. Okay, so that to me was funny to kind of see that conversation being had because they both have had like a similar past when it comes to like relationships, BDs, and all that type of stuff. So I thought that was funny that they kind of included that in there. We ended up finding out that Krishan, his baby is actually believes. Okay, and then he couldn't even read the paperwork that stated that. I don't know if it was an illiteracy issue or what, but he was stuck. He was like, so yeah, that was about it. I'm gonna start taking callers. Oh, before I do, you guys, I have a list now. Okay, so this list is basically the stuff I want to hit on when I accept y'all calls in. Of course, give y'all thoughts really quick, but just for the ones that's calls in and be lost, so y'all know what I'm gonna be asking and everything. Okay, so first thing is the Wet Wet versus T Love. Did Wet Wet do her big one, or did she get lucky? And I'm not talking about lucky like unlucky, but did she get lucky? Egypt versus Daisy. Did she deserve it? Did Daisy deserve to get her head split open like that and the strawberry juice a leaking? Okay, and Egypt, is it truly alopecia or was it from lace or frontals done wrong? Another one, Tommy, was she wrongfully accused of doing powdered donuts? Or do you think she's actually on powdered donuts? Biggie versus the house. Do y'all think Biggie deserves all the hate she gets from the house and the fans? And what clique would you side with? And I'm going to show you guys the cliques on the screen. Okay. First person up, Hennessy.
How you doing?
What's up? Speak up for me. I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Phil.
Oh, okay, yeah. I liked the episode for the Cabaret this week. It was an 8 out of 10.
Yes.
I just didn't like how Joseline was speaking to that man.
Ricardo, Ricardo
that was
needs to be
really
cherished.
Yeah, that was throwing me off. I was like, he's just trying to help you, but okay. whatchamacallit. We can go down the list. What's the first bullet point?
First bullet point, we doing Wet Wet versus T Love. Did Wet Wet get lucky
Oh,
or did she do her big one?
Wet Wet spun around that pole. She's talking about the floor was slippery. No, she kicked you really, really hard. That's why you fell. The
Because
floor
for
wasn't
Wet Wet to be
slippery.
able to do that spin around that pole, it couldn't have been that slippery.
And then she said, Jocelyn, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I said, you're from here.
You know who else
Getting
is
it,
from Wisconsin? Hood
hood
baby.
baby. Yes,
Yeah.
hood baby. I was like, Jesus. Y'all, we don't claim them, y'all. That's
Oh
not.
my God, you're from Wisconsin?
I'm from exactly where they're
Ah!
I heard, and mind you, I heard hood baby's like she's like from East. It's like Clayco County. You know, I was like, you're not from Atlanta. I heard hood baby's from like a different county or something. I don't know. Y'all need to stop going on TV disrespecting us for real, because we
Oh
really
my
not like that.
God.
That's why she. That's why she got up quick, because she know we'll get on her. We was gonna get on her. They're gonna get on her soon. Um,
Egypt
that
and Daisy,
was
do you think that continue with the do you have any more on T Love and Wet Wet?
no. I was just saying that whole thing was hilarious because
It
she knew
really
she
was.
got beat and she was so upset about it. So.
So
Egypt and
Daisy and
Daisy.
Egypt.
Yeah,
Did Daisy deserve that?
absolutely. I don't think. Okay, I don't think she deserved to get her like beat up like that. But you went out there looking for problems. I feel like somebody told her to do that. Cause like,
Yes.
what was the reason?
It was
What
given
was the
tap on the
reason?
shoulder by a producer.
Yeah, cause it was a whole bunch of
Mhm.
people in the room. But I felt bad for Daisy. Cause wow. But you've been saying the N word, so
Right. She did block. I'll give her this. She blocked that first hit that
she
Egypt
did.
tried to do.
She did.
She blocked
I
it.
just kind of felt everybody clearly felt bad. Even Egypt felt bad. So yeah,
So Egypt, do you think it's truly alopecia or do you think it's
I
late
think
and frontal failure?
I think it was probably like really really patchy. So she did like a Jada Pickett and just shaved it all off. I feel like
Mm,
it was alopecia. That's what I feel
okay.
about that.
Okay.
Mm,
And then Tommy this week was accused of and arrested for doing or selling and distributing
now,
powdered donuts. Do you think that was a true accusation based off of, what was told to us by her and just,
um,
all the rest?
I feel like that was a cop trying to get a moment. But when I
Yeah.
watched that live, I was like, nah, ma'am, you be out here acting away, whether you think you do or not, or you don't, you're off of something. Because that live, she was very coherent, very,
Yes.
she was speaking very clearly. But on Baddies, she walking around, man, man, what you looking at?
Right.
What you
Like I think
like?
Tommy does stuff, but I don't think it's powdered donuts. I'll say that.
I think it's pills because that's what they
Yes.
started to say. I
Allegedly.
think it's pills.
Yes.
Oh yeah, allegedly, yeah, allegedly,
That's what
yeah.
I think as
I
well.
think it's that
Because you
for
got to
sure.
realize Tommy does have like a certain aesthetic, and that is an ugly thing to do. Like we don't even like.
It's not
I
cute.
don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to judge, and I'm not even that type of person. Like I'm so open to stuff, but it's like that is one thing I can't never get behind because it's like, I don't even like getting a COVID test. Nonetheless, you play stuff on my
Yeah.
nose.
hmm
No, we're not
Yeah.
doing
And
that.
you want to know how I know? How Jocelyn is allegedly off the potty donuts. Her eyes be wide, like they be
Yeah,
geeking, like they be bucking out her head. Now Perks do give you that downer. Not that I know, but Perks
right.
do give you that downer. She's off the Perks allegedly, or
Yeah.
some lean, whatever she do.
Yeah, I could see that 100%, but I don't think the powder donuts thing is true at all. And then one last thing, with the whole baddie spoilers, like, what do you think about the clicks? What do you think about some of the girls ganging up on Biggie?
I'm honestly tired of seeing the spoilers, but I can't help myself. So it's
Zeus is
whatever.
spoiling it also, so they're to blame, not
Yeah,
just
they
us bloggers,
are.
because for you guys to reveal the clicks, that's the spoiler.
Yeah, I think it's this page on Twitter. It's like an official. It looked like it. It looks like it, and some of the Zeus people interact with it. So
Yeah,
like the whole Bicky thing, I shouldn't have seen it. Like I just shouldn't have. I shouldn't have seen
right.
it. I don't know. I would side with like all the black girls. Well, they're all black, but
right.
like
But I will
like
say
to
the spoilers,
like
I don't think it's
Tasiki.
gonna ruin the viewership amount. I feel like people are still gonna tune in because they have so much characters that we want to see.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
don't necessarily know who's been getting beat up. We just know
Right.
they've been fighting. We don't know who's
Right.
been getting beat up. So I can get with that. I just really hope. I don't know. It just I Biggie better not be on there getting bullied because I think. But the way she carry herself, not that that's her fault. She don't
Mhm.
have the people behind her because Rolly could really be getting treated by the general public the way she be treating Biggie, but people like that girl still for some reason. I'm sorry, I'm not a
I just
fan.
don't think you get any cool points for fighting Biggie because it's
You
like that's
don't.
like
You
on South
don't.
Central Baddies, that's like fighting butter. Like, okay, wow, like
Yeah, that I don't know.
I don't get that. I'm sorry, like
and then she was looking over there like a lost puppy. Like she was like, I don't care. You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna hit me. What you gonna
right,
do? Like whatever. It's a wrap. So yeah,
right.
that's all
Any
I
final
really
thoughts?
have. No, like and comment, y'all.
Period. Night. Or what is going on, Seven?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So I wanted to get into how T-Love cannot fight, but I feel like
You
she's
sound
not really
staticky. You sound staticky.
good.
I don't know if you got a backup from the mic or what.
You can hear me?
It's staticky. I'm gonna add you back again. Try to fix your mic. All right, what is going on, Cashmere?
Hey,
Big Cash, not the little one.
not the little one. How you
Is this the one
doing?
from the
I done
South
took
Central
notes.
Child? Oh, you did. You did. Okay,
I done
I'm
took
good.
notes. Hell no, I'm not from the South Central, from the Bronx.
Let me see. Let me hear your notes.
Oh, child. Now that first little intro, that be die, be born again. Okay, girl. Put it on YouTube. It's a little long. It was a little long.
Joseline.
Joseline, I'm gonna need her to
She's
calm
stepping it
it
up with the
down.
production of the videos, though. You gotta
I
give her
like
that.
it. It's giving Azalea Banks
Right.
a little bit because she's in a project. She's been in the projects for 2 videos now.
The rain
I'm a
part
little
gave
tired of her
me
being in the projects.
right. The rain part gave me Sierra with the "I've been gone for too long." I'm just trying
Yes,
to
and
bring it back.
she's trying to get her little acting on. She got the dagger in the back. I was like, okay, all right, I see you. Put it on
Right.
YouTube. It's a little long.
Yes. Very.
Yeah, it was a little long. Wet through that matted wig and started twirling on that pillar. That was not a pole. That was a pole. That was a big ass pole. I'm sorry for cursing.
It was a big pole.
It was big. I said, "Oh, she twirled on a pillar. Okay, a structure of the house. Okay, all right."
That was a thick pillar. It was a long pillar.
It was really thick. I was like, and people kept on saying a pole. I'm like, that is not a pole. That is not a pole. That is a whole pillar.
Look at it.
Right.
That cannot be a pole.
That is a pillar. That is a structure
Poles
of the
are not
house.
that
I don't care
thick.
what nobody say. I don't care what
Triple poles
nobody say.
are not that thick.
Right. Like it's not a stripper pole. That was the foundation of the basement. She twirled on. I like what that she doesn't back down.
Yeah.
She looks crazy, but I love that she doesn't back down. She stands on hers. I could respect it. She just looks crazy. Hi, Yummy remind me of 2 prostitutes from Hunts Point.
From where?
From Hunts Point. I don't know if you ever heard of Hunts Point. It's in the Bronx. It's where the $2 hoes be. And they remind me of them. I don't know how old they are. They just had a very rough life. It looks
I
like
think Wet is older than Yummy, if I'm not mistaken.
They look around the same age. They look like they on the same stroll at the same time. And they came out at the same time. Rough. Not the spin kick and land with a punch.
Where do you think she learned that move? Because that was precise.
That was so precise. And she practiced that. That was a practice move. She did that in her room.
That to me was better than, I don't know if you guys watch Now That TV when Saray kicked her. That to me was better than the Saray kick because not only she did it once, she did it twice.
She did it twice and she landed. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. And that's why I said, well, she's good TV. Yes. She just looks a little crazy.
We need her for entertainment purposes, for real.
What did you say?
We need her for entertainment purposes.
We definitely do. And Joseline has her there for those purposes. And she knows why she has her there. That's why she gets a good key. And she laughed at her, not with her.
Right.
And yeah. Roll Bounce. I don't know her name. I call her Roll Bounce. She looks really different in wigs than she does outside of wigs. She always looks different.
You're talking about Spin.
That's her name. Okay.
Spin, okay.
She looks like Elvis Presley with a very bold brow. I don't know. I'm confused and yeah.
What did you think about Egypt versus Daisy? Do you think that Daisy deserved that?
Not the splitting of the forehead, but you know, Daisy talks her shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she can't expect certain people not to react differently.
Right.
Like she expects to talk her shit and it just be like a little kiki. And that's why she turned around and the girl got her. Because you thought it was a key. And no, that girl was like, I'm gonna punch you in your face. And she did it.
Right.
And you saying you are right, you was not okay, Daisy. It's okay. It's okay not to be okay.
Do you think she should try to get her lick back though or no?
If she tried, she could try. Is she gonna fail? Certainly. She could try. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
What did you think about Egypt's big reveal?
It was a shocker. She's still pretty. She's definitely still pretty.
Yes.
It was definitely a shocker. I was like, oh. But I understood because her wigs was so laid. And I said, that has to be a bald head. Because for your wigs to be that laid, you have to be bald-headed for that. No.
So I did not think that. Like I'm telling you, last week y'all told me that and I didn't believe y'all.
For your wigs to be that laid, you have to have no hair under there. Okay? Because to have some hair, that's really hard to lay down with some braids. That wig is laid and I love it. I love it for her.
Yeah.
She looks good. If she shaved regularly.
Right. That's what I was thinking. It's too spotty. If she does it like complete bald,
because she has the alopecia,
right?
She is gonna be spotty. That's gonna be a definite for her. But she should definitely like shave.
Right.
A close shave is really good. A good waxing, girl, you won't look good. And then they take your wig off by accident, you still look good. You won't look patchy. You know.
Did you watch the Krishana Blue episode or no?
I'm not watching that.
Okay. See,
I'm not watching that mess. That's mess. I continue to catch the clips and I catch half-ass the clips. I'm not even going to watch it all the way through. Yeah. That's toxic. They're younger than me because I'm 29. They're young. They're young and I hope a good outcome comes out of that, but that's a big hope.
Right.
Because it's not even like it's just them that's toxic. No, it's the parents, it's the uncles, it's the aunts.
It's on both sides too.
Right, and it's from both sides. So it's just like, where is the peace for the child?
Right. Now, have you been keeping up with some of the Baddies spoilers, and what do you think about some of them?
They definitely spoiling it. Zeus is definitely I can respect that they're not, really catching the fight like that. So we're have some type of excitement off of that.
Right.
But
there's still a lot that I know that I haven't said on here, just for the sake of y'all. So
definitely. Yeah. Like I want to be surprised because last season's the seasons before that was trash, and I hope they get it together. I hope they give me moments, they give me looks. I've been waiting. I hope they're not bullying Biggie. Even though I don't like her, I don't like the girl, but I don't want her to be bullied because she
Right.
don't got that many friends. She don't got people like that. Let she call her peoples, call your peoples to get active, like how Homeboy did on Bad Boys. Do your big one like that. Unless you're gonna do that, just leave them fucking girls alone. Sorry, leave them girls alone. They they don't mess with you like that. Lucky, get a backbone, grow a backbone. I'm gonna need her to she rides too many coattails, and I don't like that about her. She rides so many coattails. She don't have her own lane. She jumps in other people's lanes, and that's why people call her fake.
Yes.
She don't have anything going for herself. She needs to step back and find something for herself, and I feel like she'll go far because she's a very beautiful girl.
Yes, she is. She is.
She could get real far, but I don't know. Maybe go back to your sugar daddy. He left or something. I don't know. Go back to the old man. You
Lucky
know?
got it. I feel like she could do it on her own for sure. Any final thoughts?
She definitely can. I love you. I'm gonna continue to watch. Everybody like and subscribe. Y'all better like this video.
Period.
All
Night.
right. Night.
What's going on, young kid? Oh, you're not ready. What's going on, Des?
Hey.
What's up?
So let's start off. It was yummy bracket off for me on the front tooth. I don't know if you saw it. I'm like, they just be playing in her face because why nobody told her to get her bracket fixed? And then Natural is just so happy that Joseline messes with her again. Like, to me, like, it's giving like booty kisser. Like, she's just doing too much. I like when she's like, just act like yourself. You don't have to disrespect Joseline because it is her stuff. But
I feel like she's taking the Cabaret too serious. I get taking it serious and learning, but it's like, you're not dancing for Beyonce now. If you was dancing for Beyonce, I want you to act just like that because it's needed.
And then it's
no shade.
It's music for me. Like, I will be so irritated hearing that all day. Like, I could not imagine hearing that doom cha cha 8 times a day. I would be going crazy. Daisy did deserve that. I feel like Daisy thinks she's above all the girls. And I do think one of the production crew told her to go like be messy, but that's what happens if you're talking stuff. Then what do you think is going to happen? And they make it seem like, what's her name? Who fought her? Who fought Daisy? Was Egypt?
Oh, Egypt, yes.
They make it seem like she like some like linebacker. That's not what I get. It's actually a girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's bigger than her on there. So I was like, the girl with the orange hair, she's bigger than her.
Right.
So I was a little confused. I did not watch Blueface. I just cannot. It's just too toxic. I honestly think this may, if they don't do like a delivery special, I do think they might not get another season because I don't think
they shouldn't. But then again, they will because Krishana have the baby and they'll show her being a mother. So like they won't exploit that.
Well, maybe hopefully it'll just be her. But I feel like once Krishan have that baby, like, you know, when women have babies, they want to be a family and stuff like that. So I don't think she's gonna change no time soon. And then as far as Baddies, I feel like this is gonna be a really good season.
Same.
Hopefully. Biggie is annoying, but like you say, you get no kudos for picking on her because she's just annoying. Like everybody knows that.
Right.
So it's just gonna make them look weird. And I love Rolly, but I hope this is her last like season because we're not trying to see Rolly on Baddies 2027. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. And actually, okay, so I'm a big Scarface fan.
Okay. Boots with the fire.
Yes. So I was actually like, dang, I wonder how she's gonna fit in because aesthetically she does not fit in. Let's be for real. She doesn't fit in aesthetically, but it does seem like she's getting along with them great and she's fitting in good. So I'm happy about that. So I just hope she really do her big one. I don't know why I feel like she's just gonna kiss behind the whole season and she's not gonna get picked again if she's doing that because that's not the ET that we want. We want the ET that nuck if you buck. So
right. Let me tell y'all what I think they're gonna do. They're gonna wait till Krishan do that because I heard that they got like 4 or 5 cities left. So they did that on purpose. That's why the season seemed a little longer than usual.
Why they do New York?
They wait until Krishan pop out that baby, heal a little bit, and they gonna say, "Oh, Krishan come for the last city," and then her and ET gonna go at it. That's just what I see happening.
Well, I wonder why they didn't do New York last because aren't they in New York right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I would like think they would do like New York last since New York is like
right. It is a big city.
What's another question you had? I'm trying to think of all of them.
When it came to the whole Tommy situation, do you think she was wrongfully accused of doing the powder donuts?
I don't even keep up with her because she just gives me like Coke vibes or powder donut vibes. Like I feel like every time
that answers that.
It's nothing new. Like it's always she's on something or she's beating her children. Like it's just always the same thing. Allegedly, my bad. So
that's not confirmed.
Not confirmed. Well, allegedly, and it's just always something crazy with her. So I just feel like she needs to like rebrand, honestly, and like she's too old to be doing what she's doing. Like it's time for her to like sit down. No shame.
One thing I wanted to add too, you know how next week Lucky, this week Lucky kind of like had a conversation with Joseline. What do you think how do you think Joseline's gonna react on the show after the whole Big Legs thing? Do you think she's gonna come to the house and be like, Lucky, get the house? Or like, what you think will happen?
So Joseline is just so unpredictable that we don't know what's gonna happen. Like the way she talks to them is crazy. Like you have to have the lowest of the lowest self-esteem to like be signing up for her shows and just be okay with it. Like that is wild. But
right.
Even Lucky, like she can't even look wrong, like turn left because Joseline is like on her, you know. So I do think she's gonna trip on her, honestly, and maybe kick her out then. I don't know. Big Legs does have a reason to be mad at her because it's like you look weird. Like I put you on now on STV, you got your own show, even though it didn't succeed. I still put you on as my friend, and you went back to someone who did me dirty or someone we both had beef with. Like it looks weird, honestly. I don't know. Yeah. And then the way, lastly, the way that Joseline talks to the choreographer is crazy. Like I feel like
very professional. I like Ricardo a lot.
Yeah, because it couldn't be me. She would have been trying to bite
very
me.
Professional. Like he's not messy. Like because we've seen choreographers on these type of shows before where they're rude to the girls. They're like, oh, you're not doing like you know what I'm saying. And he's so like professional and like he doesn't talk down to the girls. So I didn't like that either.
And she wants to like make it known that she's a boss. Like, okay, you're clearly the boss. It's called Joseline Cabaret. Like, we don't need to like all these girls are here for you. We get it. Like, all he's trying to do is get your girls together. She just wants to. I just don't see how people can like genuinely like want to be around her or want to be her friend because you're basically signing up to be talked to like crap. Like,
right. Oh, one last question before you go, and I forgot to ask that for the previous callers. So sorry, y'all. Who is the queen of Zeus, Natalie or Joseline? Pick one.
Natalie, because she like you
Natalie,
said. I don't know if you said it, but basically Natalie is putting other people on. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's giving people like a platform, and she doesn't mind like getting beat up and putting the other person on. Yes, because she knows it's gonna bring her like views. At the end of the day, Natalie's all about her cheese. So it doesn't matter. Now, Joseline is just degrading these girls on there. So I think that Natalie has what? She's producing 3 shows?
3. So
Natalie's
she's bringing home the most cheese out of her and Joseline. That's what I don't get about Joseline. There was a couple of, y'all know I mean with my ideas. There's a couple ideas. If I got in a room with her, I would have her sign a contract though, because I wouldn't give it to her so she could steal my ish and make money off of it. There's a couple ideas that she could do. I don't know why she hasn't done it yet. Because the Cabaret, I feel like it could only go on for so much more seasons. Baddies, however, could go on forever. Like, that lady could go on, and because all you got to do is keep bringing new girls, because all they are doing is partying and, you know, having fun. You are building a team still for dancing, so that's different. So,
well, none of them last.
Right. That's another thing.
Cursing them out. Cursing them out on Instagram, so none of them last. So honestly, it may go forever because Joseline can't be around nobody for a long time without doing them dirty.
Well, I feel like we get repetitive, like people would get tired of it.
I mean, same thing with Baddies though. Like the East Coast, West Coast thing is gonna have to change, or we're gonna get like over it.
But I feel like they'll be able to keep that going without people getting tired of it. They could easily change the theme. They could stop the touring. They could change it to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could easily change it. With Cabaret, it's like you can only change it so much. Like, they have to be dancing. They have to be trying to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's only one type of thing that it stays at. It can't be too much change, or else the show is like ruined.
Before you go, okay, I can't wait till tomorrow because you do the Now That's TV tomorrow.
Yes.
Right? Okay, you know I'm a Now That's TV girl, so you know I'm waiting. Yes. I'm the first one caller. But
shout out to South Central filming this week.
Woo-hoo! You know it's gonna be crazy. Real quick, before I mention this, did you see Cash say she's going with a bra, some shorts, and some braids and a swim cap?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was in her live earlier a little bit today when I had talked, bro. That girl is so funny. I don't think she realized.
I don't think she realized she's really a star. Like
That
a
girl is
matching
funny.
star, but she's really like they really need her for this season, honestly. Like
Right.
they can
It's
go
like, I
up.
want to help her. Like, girl, like she has so much potential. It's like it makes me mad low key because I'm like you really could be somebody and like I don't know.
And she's going like with a bra, some shorts, and her real hair braided, not like no wig, like her real hair. And you've seen her real hair. And a swim guy.
That's so funny.
Her doing it.
I gotta take other callers. Thank you for calling it on.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, what is going on, Natalie Lunchin? Even if I was Natalie, now you'd be Oh, Natalie Lunchin, you're not ready. What's up, Naya?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up? What's up?
So, Joseline, it's Cabaret.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, I could not be Ricardo because you can't talk to me any type of way, boss or not. Like, I don't know. She just treats him so wrong. And he's like you said, like he's not messy. He seems like sincere. He really cares about the girls and trying to have her a good show. And it's just like Joseline's like, I know everything. Like you couldn't even say choreography last year, but now you know everything. Like, come on, girl. Like, really? Like, you're doing too much. Okay, Wet, and T-Love. Yes. I think it was like, I don't know, Wet swung around the pillar. It reminded me of when Lou did that Superman punch to Banger, and I was like, yo.
When he did Banger.
I was like, I feel like besides that, they were pretty much even in the fight.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, I know the floor is wet and slippery, but they didn't really do too much. But
I was surprised at Wet, though. I will say that. I didn't think she had that in her.
No, I was shocked. I was rolling, but like the other call said, Wet doesn't back down. Like, even if she's gonna get talked about, get beat up, she's still gonna hold her ground. So I like that about her. But when she was dancing at the end, I was dying. I was like, girl, you do not need to be a dancer because you just look crazy. Like,
you gotta love her. When I tell you that was the funniest part of it, because what made it worse, she had the what do you call it? The nightcap
bonnet.
On. Yeah, the bonnet on. She had the bonnet on. That's what made it funny.
I was rolling.
I was crying.
I'm like, she does not know the dancer. I know Joseline was shocked. She was like, oh, she really do. But she don't need to be a dancer. She just, I mean, you don't have to have like the best body, but Wet.
She wear like, the hype cabaret girl. Like, be like, what's going on? You know how Natalie know be like,
yeah, right?
Bring her out and be like, you got my girl Egypt. Like, do something like that.
I can see Wet doing that. But Egypt and Daisy, I wouldn't have punched her, but I would have smacked the ish out of her because it's like, you were being messy for no reason. But I wouldn't have punched her though. Like, that was, I don't know.
He just said she slapped her, but I don't think that was a slap.
I would have slapped her. But that was like, she was like you said, I think somebody just told her to go out there because Egypt was like, she doesn't even talk to us, but now you're going to walk out and ask how she's doing. Like, that just seems so fake. Like, I don't know. Zeus shows, they just got to be more authentic. Like, I don't know. It just seems so put together. Like, just film and let the girls, do them.
You talking about this season of Cabaret?
Yeah, like, just in general. Like, I'm just like Baddies too. Like, just Zeus doesn't feel authentic like it did with like Bad Girls Club. Like, it just feels so forced and fake certain parts of it. Like, I just don't like that.
Cabaret, I will say it feels more real than some of the others. I will say that.
No, yeah, definitely the drama and stuff.
Way more real than some of the others.
Yeah, that I agree with that. But Miss Natural, I used to like her, but this season I think she thinks she's like the bottom, like the bottom bitch. She could just do whatever, say whatever. Like, Natural, you've been dancing for 8 years. Like, we get it, doing cha-cha, but you don't really gotta keep practicing it. Like, girl, I have a show. Like, we get it. So do the other people, but like you just do too much.
Natural going on the Renaissance tour. Quit playing.
For real, right? She really is though. Like, she was doing the most.
She gonna do the you know what I'm saying?
For real though, but I couldn't be around Joseline.
I can see her on there too, though. No shade. She really could dance on
stupid.
there. No, she'll fit in great. No, Natural knows how to dance.
Like, she does have a dance background. I give her that. But I feel like that's why she thinks she's better than some of the girls because she has that background and stuff. She feels like she said, if you can't do choreography, like, don't even come by me. Don't be me. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing here. But not everybody has that background, but you could learn. But I don't know.
What did you think about Egypt's big reveal?
I didn't think she was bald. I thought it was just like one of the caps that, like, wet hat on her head. Like, I was shocked. But
I was like, that's a
pretty,
transparent cap. I'm like,
yo,
damn.
tell me what I did. I'm like, damn. That's like, they whoever braid her hair did real good, but she have none. But anyway, it's okay.
I'm like, they got it in there tight. I'm like, oh no, she bald.
Joseline was an alopecia. I was dying. I'm like, listen, it do be like that though. Like, you do have spots and stuff, but she should just clean it all off. Because I think it'd be better than how she was kind of looking kind of crazy. Especially if you know you're gonna be on, even though Zeus, but like, you never know when your weight's gonna get snatched or something. So you kind of want to look correct. You never know, but I don't know. It was a really good episode. I kind of liked how Joseline was pretty
in the episode.
Yeah, she was that's like you said, that's what makes the show better, because Joseline not there, like,
exactly,
stuff she says makes everything funnier. Plus, like, her English and stuff ain't all that good, which makes it even better. Because you don't really, like, I don't know.
Like, the show needs her. Like, your name is on the show for a reason. Those past few episodes where we barely saw her, I didn't like that, because it's like a part of the reason why I watch it. Of course, it's for the girls, but it's for
Joseline's Cabaret.
It's your show. Like,
exactly.
You shouldn't be on like a couple scenes and the rest we just see the girls laying around the house talking about eating each other cooler. Like, no, we want to.
And like,
what the heck? What do you think about some of the baddie spoilers?
I think there should be a contract. Like, they should put in there, like, you can't go on live on certain things. You can't spoil certain things. Because it's like, even though we haven't seen everything, but we know about the clicks, we know about certain fights, like, that just takes it away from me, certain parts of it. Like, they should be
But you're still going to tune in, though.
I know I am, because I've got nothing else to watch. But still, though, like, at least, keep it low key. Like, don't give all your business out. Like, that's why I don't even watch Blueface or Krishan, because we see everything played out on the blogs and everything else. So, like, why even watch it?
Right. This season, like, I have high hopes for it because of just the people that they have on there. Like, I just know it's going to be good.
Plus, they're in New York, which is, where I'm from. So, of course, it's going to be lit.
Right.
Anyway.
Did you pop out to any of the bookings?
I went to the one in Philly in the small club they had. It was cool.
My entertainer went too. He told me it was very small.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, they couldn't pick anywhere else, but it should be a decent season. I'm tired of Rolly. She needs to go. Ooh. I like Scotty, but she needs to go too. Like, I don't know. Certain people I like Biggie too, and I don't feel like them, like, Rolly keep coming at her, like, people are gonna get tired of that. Like, even though Rolly thinks that people love her, but eventually, like, you're gonna look like she's like a bully. Like, you already look like a bully, but you're gonna look worse. Because, like, why do you keep bothering that girl? Like, she can't really fight, whatever. She's just gonna talk. Like, just leave her alone. Like, pick up somebody. I
want to see how that ended up, because I just don't see. I don't see Biggie just trying to, like, talk to her. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I gotta see it, so I don't want to make a judgment on it until I see it.
Yeah, but I just feel like Rolly needs to just go do something else. Like, we're tired of seeing you.
No, her music's actually really good.
Yeah, I heard that. I was listening to some stuff
from the music. No lie.
That's what she needs to focus on, because, like, we're not gonna forget about you. Like, you've been around since, like, One More Chance. Like, we're not gonna forget about you, Rolly. Like, just take your time, do your music. Maybe come back, like, next season or the season after, or have your own show. But, like, you following Baddies and just, I'm tired of hearing you yell and scream. Like, I don't want to see that this season.
All right. Any final thoughts?
Everybody liked the video, and that's about it. Good night.
All right, night. All right, my girl Bia. Bia. What's up?
So, since y'all was just talking about Rolly, I don't like her. She is a hater full time. I don't like it. Her hair never looks nice. For her to be hating like that, she needs to be getting facials instead. And I'm not even gonna get into the fat girl pipeline to the BBW to the BBL mean girl aesthetic that she's given. Like, she it's so common. Like, the big girls lose the weight and then they become the same girls that they hated. Like, which sucks even more because Rolly was already a hater. Like, and I really think that's her real issue with Biggie, is that, respectfully, Biggie, in comparison, Biggie puts that ish on. Okay? Yes. Okay? Like, we control Biggie for everything else, including the kitten heels, because I'm not going to let up off her neck for that. But otherwise, when it comes to the looks, Biggie ate Rolly down last season. So all of that, it's hard shopping as a plus size girl. Biggie figuring it out on Rhode Island.
Like, I don't want to.
I go through the bodega.
I'm telling you, I don't want to hear nothing. If Biggie can find the faja that fit, you can too. I ain't trying to hear that. And so I think it's unfortunate that her and Biggie is, unless Biggie came in on that time and was like, I've been waiting to see you. Then it's like, okay,
what's up with all that Guala Guala shit, nigga?
Is exactly. Then it's up and it's stuck, rightfully so. Like, then it's like, okay, whatever, you have a valid beef. But if you just hating to hate, and I feel like Rolly is gonna give the vibes of she's gonna be messy, and then she's gonna be like, yeah, but I can't fight because I just got my body done.
That was a little while ago. I don't think she could use that excuse.
I don't know. Like, she might pop like a can of biscuits if someone hit her with a body shot to the abs right quick. Like, I hope she's not doing that, because that's what it be giving to me. Like, Stunner Girl's not there, so you need a storyline. And Biggie is just, unfortunately, the easy target. And I don't know. It's also because she's not a fighter, which makes it even worse. Because it's not like she's a Rolly, where it's like Rolly will talk to you all types of crazy and she will try to fight you. Whereas Biggie, is she annoying? Yes. But is she annoying to the point where it's always like, let's just beat up Biggie? No. Like, you don't look cool for it. You got her out here with a fitted on and no wig, looking crazy. Like, come on, we can't keep doing that.
Shout out to Biggie for being smart. She said, no, nigga, I'm not going to go in that club.
Listen, I don't blame her. And respectfully, I live in New York, but Zeus would have had to pay me to pull up to a smoke shop for a meet and greet. Y'all crazy as hell. I am not. Like, let's be grown about it. Like, you got all of these New York girls that could be tapped into so many different day parties, and y'all in Times Square. Are you kidding me? Why would I want to be on the red steps with the teenagers doing TikToks? BFFR.
Are you going to pull up to any other bookings?
If it's at a better location, yes. Like, respectfully, I know that Baddies is big, and they're not like, I don't want to dim their light and say they're not worldwide. Like, don't get me wrong. They're not going to pull up to MSG and sell out a stadium or an arena. No, but they also don't need to be at these hole-in-the-wall spots. And I know they do it for optics, because a smaller venue makes it look like you have a larger crowd. I get it. But, like, girl, BFF, like, I'm not going to go to the hole in the wall when there's a 92% chance that at least somebody on the cast will be fighting each other. That's not even accounting for all the Tims that are in the crowd that's going to want to fight each other. Like, it's too hot. Get somebody else to do it.
Not the Tims.
I'm telling nothing like an angry New Yorker when you step on their shoe and it's just like my man's. That's all it takes. Is word to my mother, word to my dad.
Word to my dad.
Word to my dad. Like,
I never forget when Pink said that. She was like, Ari, I'm going to hit you. Word to my dad.
Word to my dad. And I put that on me. We're not doing that. Like, so it's like, and I don't want to run into Big Ant from LSTV with his chopped and screwed mouth either. So, no. Unless they, like I said, unless they do it at a good venue, heck no. To Joseline. What a time. I enjoyed this episode. I'm not even going to lie to y'all.
Me too.
It's such a guilty pleasure, because I'm not supposed to be giving Joseline any views since last season's fiasco, but here I am. I ain't ish like the rest of y'all.
Yes.
The video, the song sucked. The slick back bun, though, that ate.
Yes.
Joseline was talking about, wigs ripping out Egypt's edges, but I saw her in the makeup rooms and her edges was gone too. So somebody must have said, let's just slick it back for today's shoot. The Tims with the suit, who dressed her?
Now that was a little questionable. I did see that.
It was bad. Who was on wardrobe? Who wrote the treatment?
Cisco, see this to come from me. Hey, Shorty mad at LaRucha. She gonna think I'm mean on it with her. Shout out Joseline.
Joseline got that suit from the Men's Warehouse and was like, let's just throw some Tims on because we in New York, and no one had the heart to tell her no. And they let her shoot that video with it on. Her and knockoff Pop Smoke from Love and Hip Hop. I was just watching it like, are we done? Bring back the other song.
I forgot to mention that. That's the guy from Love and Hip Hop. I said, who is that guy?
Yes, Jacquees. Yes, and not even the Jacquees that can sing. Like, come on. We did not need him here.
They should have had the Creek Squad in there.
I was annoyed. I was like, oh, girl, we didn't need this. Like, I get you want to be quote unquote authentic to New York drill culture, but none of these New York drill rappers would have called Jacquees to make a cameo. So you ain't even got to do that to us. Freaking T Love and Yummy's fight sent me to the moon and back. Oh, yes, with Wet Wet. Oh my God, they look so much alike. Damn, it got to be the teeth that's throwing me off.
What you think about the pole? The big pole.
The kick was iconic. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really mad that it was Wet Wet who pulled that off because that kick is gonna live forever. It is. Unfortunately, it was just perfect timing. I don't even think that she was practicing for it. I really think that she was just swinging around it to taunt her. But it was like, you right here, so
let me kick you.
Why not?
I'm surprised they didn't start going viral. I haven't been on Instagram too much.
Right.
Started going viral.
Because if I was Wet Wet, I'd be spamming that everywhere. I do not care, especially because she wasn't on a pole. Like poles swing on their own. All you got to do is hold. She was literally on a beam of a home and swung around and kicked her in the gut. Like T was on the floor, like I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Like, girl.
Did y'all see? Listen, when Wet Wet started getting at her, all the security and production low-key cheered, no shade. They was like,
they did, but I'm not gonna lie though. Wet Wet's hits wasn't connecting. She was swinging, but they wasn't like hitting her in the head or nothing. It was just like she was trying her best. So it's like, all right, we're gonna let her rock or whatever. Right. Like, you know, she only 95 pounds. Like, what's the worst that could really happen in this fight? So I get why T Love was tight, because if there was anybody in the house that I would not want to lose a fight to, it would be Wet Wet. Yes. At least with Yummy, I could be like, you know, she's like a little spider monkey. She snuck me and then she did natural. She's crazy. And everybody would believe it. But Wet Wet, it was like the bottle of the 613s. No thanks. It was a pass. Daisy and Egypt, I'm siding with Egypt. I'm not gonna lie to you. Daisy was being messy. Even the whole your homegirls in there talking ish about you. You could have kept it in your pocket. You could have kept it, especially because you knew she had that girl's chain. So like eventually she's gonna come find her. And T Love is someone who clearly can't hold her tongue. So it would have came out that Daisy was the one who said it anyway. Daisy, I learned when to hold them and when to fold them. When she said you was being messy and you're like, yeah, okay, I was. That's it. End scene.
He just said, oh yeah?
Yeah, that was it. It could have been like, you know what? Like, damn. You're right. My bad. I ain't gonna do that again. It's not even about being PUSSY in those cases. It's just, Daisy, we all know you can't fight. You're beautiful. Just sit down somewhere, because now what has happened is you got your wig split. Like, you look like you just came out the Now That's TV boxing ring with the cut over your eyebrow like Lil Bow Wow.
It was giving cash during the contract signing. Cash was bleeding for her life.
They was in there panicking. Like, I know they was looking all over that house for a first aid kit. Like, please get this girl to your nearest emergency room. She is leaking from her. There is broken skin. Go help her. Like, Daisy, you don't need to be trying to fight. And even doing the rah-rah on like Instagram now, like, listen, you should have, if you really wanted it that bad, you could have swung on her again, but you ain't do that. I do believe Egypt has alopecia. You can kind of see the patches of where it is. So I get, you know, wearing the wig. Look, to me, she's beautiful either way. So respectfully, I ain't got no tea for that. Like, I ain't gonna cook nobody for something they can't control. So, you know.
And I'm kind of happy Blow Up Doll wasn't in the house, because imagine if that was her in the fight. She was, oh my God. The silicone would have flew, bitch. It would have been a wrap.
The house would have exploded like there was a gas leak. Like, that is a hazardous person.
That's why I think they didn't cast her. They're like, she's a high risk cast member.
She is like, we can't have that around. That is a health risk to us all. I do like, I don't know if, I don't believe it's her real personality. Maybe it is with the people that she interacts with outside of television. Outside of her interactions with the choreographer, I think that the production and the editing is doing a very good job of humanizing her from the way that she's been interacting with each girl in their situations. Like, it hasn't been run outside of Lucky. It hasn't been run of the mill, I'ma slap you, Joseline. Like, she's actually been able to like have a conversation, get their side of things, obviously motivate them a little bit and be like, yeah, I believe in you, because nobody wants to feel like they're going to go home tomorrow. They ain't going to try no more. I still need you to produce good television. So I got to, give you that nudge for you to stay here and stay hungry. Joseline did a good job
tonight. Got to give the girl her props.
She has. So she's been doing a good job. Like, and one thing that you can't discredit from Joseline is that she is honest. Like any tea she says about the girls when they're not there, it's the first things coming out of her mouth when she sees them. So it's like, you can't clock her for that because she's not bashing anybody in any confessionals. I was surprised that she's a fan of Paris and London because literally nobody else is. I know her and Ballistic was keying on the ride back home. Like, now
She's like, I don't like that bitch's titties. That's for the show. But them folks look like they look like
I know they hurt. Like, you cannot tell me that having those stones on her chest doesn't make her lean forward when she walks. Like, it has to hurt her little frame. Watching her dance was like, it gagged me that she knew the choreography, but Wet can't dance, and she does not look good while she's dancing. Like, it's just very
Who has the better boob job, Wet or Surrey?
Oh fuck.
This one quickly.
Yo,
quickly.
Dang, it's a no for both because they really both got like the 90s wrestler blonde white woman boob jobs. Like, you know Katie's mom and Mean Girls, and they were like, if you hug her, it feels like bricks. Like, that's what it's giving. They're sharp and they don't jiggle. Like, I don't like either one of them. I do agree with Joseline though. Well, need to fix her mouth. You making all of this money, I guess maybe not. IG Lives ain't paying how they used to. So she needs to go do some maintenance for sure. If you want to be up on like a national stage or whatever you want to say with Joseline, at some point you got to start to like look the part. Like, I don't know. Other than that though, the Baddies, I think the season will be interesting as long as they need to not fill it with all the filler and all the excessive stuff that they did last season. Like, they have 42 girls. We got 42 flavors of Bootylicious bubblegum. Please mix this ball up when it comes to the editing and the content. Like, we don't need to see 26 hours of footage of every house that y'all stay in. We do not care.
And we don't need the catch-up scenes. Like,
we do not. We do not. Like,
if y'all gonna do it, put one in. Don't put four.
Exactly.
One.
Exactly. Like, don't do all of that every single time because it's dragging us away. Like, you have enough content. So I'm excited for Baddies. I do want them to just hold it down for a little bit, like you said, because like we're still in the nitty-gritty of Joseline. Like, we gotta let all of the post-show beef take place. Like,
that's why Joseline feeling away. I feel away too if I was Joseline, because it's like my season airing and y'all promoting the season that hasn't even aired.
Exactly.
I would have had beef with Natalie too. Like, what's up? Like,
exactly.
My money.
But that's the problem with Baddies, period, because they didn't wait to start filming that either. It was immediately Bad Boys are scrapped. All right, get them girls back on the bus. So Natalie is the queen of Zeus, undisputed, respectfully. Period. Do we like it? Maybe not, but it is what it is. Facts are facts. Joseline has a good thing going, but it's not a long-lasting thing.
She let Natalie knock her off her throne.
She definitely did, but that's because Joseline is so self-centered that she wouldn't even think of a show that did not focus around her doing what she's doing.
Exactly.
So it's like, how long do we want to go to the cabaret? Like, Baddies is on its way there to that, like, kind of like end zone too, if they don't start switching up, like the preface.
Which I think Natalie's smart enough to start doing that.
Oh, for sure. She's in tune enough with all the comments to be like, okay, I see what people are asking for. Let's start to implement that. You can't screw up your cash cow. You got to milk that thing until the udders are gone. So yes, I am entertained. Otherwise, everybody like the video. And have a good night, friend.
Night. What's up, Seven? Seven, what's up? See, y'all don't be ready. What's up? AI, I think that's your name.
Oh my goodness, Pierre.
What's up?
Okay, so this is a mess. So I actually like this episode of Joseline's Cabaret. Okay, I feel like she has some substance to her. And I think Natalie needs to take some notes. Sometimes you don't got to be on the camera. Sometimes you can take a step back and let the girls do what the girls gonna do. So,
but I felt it was boring without Joseline out there.
Oh, I felt like we got more of the girls. Like Joseline is great when she comes on camera, but like I didn't miss her, you know? I know, but that's beside the point. Now this T Love and Wet Wet fight, Wet Wet did her big one. We have to give it to her. Okay. Once she did that pole spin kick, T Love needed to be ready for that. She needed to be ready. It was no reason why Wet Wet was on top of her, giving her, well, they wasn't connecting, but giving her those licks. I was dying.
And then also, do you think she got lucky? Or do you think she really did her big one? Or you think she got lucky because the floor was slippery though?
Oh, I think she definitely got lucky. But how embarrassing is it for you to be on the floor with Wet Wet? Like, like that is ridiculous. Like, no, she can't. They both can't fight. Like, T Love did all that bullying to not do anything. So I was like, girl, I'm disappointed.
Right. It's funny. She put out her kids. Joseline says, "Oh, she's gang gang." I'm like, no, she's not.
She said she's one of these gangs. They need to kick her out the gang. I was like,
right. I'm like, that's not a gang. She put on her kids.
Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous.
Okay, my goodness. Egypt versus Daisy. What did you think about that whole fight?
You know what? I love to see it because Daisy really thought she could not get touched. Now, Egypt, should she have knocked her and rocked her like that? Probably not. But Daisy thought she could not get touched, and I thought it was hilarious. And she was being messy. So it's what it is, ain't what it ain't.
Right. And then also, what do you think about the whole Egypt reveal thing? Like, were you surprised? Because I was shocked. Like, even from the preview, I thought she had a ball cap on.
Oh my goodness, I was shocked too. Like somebody else previously said, like, dang, like that's the only way a wig could really be laid like that. And she is so right. Like, it was no way she couldn't have been bald and her wig be laying like that. Like, it was.
Her hair does look nice.
Always,
especially the confession with the beret.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like, every single confession is eating them up. You know, I wish she would have put a wig back on after the fight though. I feel like she was doing a lot with the wig off. You know, I like to see her wigs, but I was shocked, Pierre. I really was.
Right. And then also, what did you think about the whole Lucky conversation? Do you think Joseline should have been a little bit more nice to her? Or you think Joseline's right in the way she feels that, like, like a traitor?
I feel like Lucky is fake anyway, but I just feel like how many times you gotta beg somebody to be on their show before they tell you, like, really, no, I don't want you here. Like, Lucky, she need to pick a new field. She needs to do something else. This ain't for her no more. She's
I don't know how she does it. I hate rejection. Like, I'm like, okay, like
how embarrassing. Like, she is begging this lady, like, Joseline, like, I want to be in this cat. Like, you've been in this the third season? Like, go home and like do something.
Go home, Roger. It was kind of like that this season.
Oh my goodness.
Sister, like Roger used to be someone to be like, get on, Roger.
Oh my, that's exactly what it is. And she just kept running back too. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, oh, how are you not embarrassed?
And then let's go to the baddies. Which clique are you siding with right now? Okay, you siding with Natalie and them clique, or you siding with Sky and them clique with Camila, Tasiki, Anime, aka Anime Act?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not siding with anybody here because I feel like all 50-11 on them baddies is just too much. It's too many of them, okay? It's ridiculous. They got 30,000 people.
It's too much replacement.
It's too many replacements. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how they're gonna do this reunion. Like, this is gonna be a 6-part series.
Yes.
Like, this is they got
the reunion's gonna be its own season.
I know, like why? Like, Natalie, what in the world? Like, I get we wanted more, but we didn't need all these people.
No, I love it.
Oh my goodness. And I
think she did great. No lie.
I got a controversial opinion, and I know that they're gonna eat me up. I think ET is boring. I'm not gonna lie. I think she is a snooze queen. I love that for her that she's on Baddies, but like I'm just so bored with her. Like, what is she? And then now she's a yes man, I feel like, with that clique. So I'm just like, this is not what we want.
So you think she's just gonna go along with the clique, not really say her opinion, not be a standout cast member? Okay.
Like, once she got on, I feel like that's all she wanted. Like, okay, now I'm on, but like that's not what we wanted. Like, we wanted you to bring the South Central, like, I'm just disappointed.
I just feel like if they put ET in there with somebody that let's say she came in with, like, who is she super cool with, like outside? Oh, let's say Nina, right? from Social Baddies. Like her and Nina are cool. Let's say she came in with her and Nina or her and Lady. I think we would have got a whole different season. No shade.
See, now that I can get behind. But
Yeah,
you gotta
I don't
see,
think it would have been the same.
Natalie listening, you can't give them your ideas, but I would have messed with that because see, she needed somebody to bounce off her energy. Like they not
because I think she went in not wanting to be alone.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Yeah. I just really feel like, that she's a snooze queen because she wants to be in the it crowd, but hopefully she proves me wrong when the season airs.
Right. I still want Queen on there with the Timbs on. They are New York. So they might call
that would be great TV. That's what we need is Queen with the Timbs on.
Imagine a Queen versus Biggie argument.
I know it's like Queen is she's like a wet like down for whatever, but they both can't fight, and I just love that. They need to put her on.
Right. Any final thoughts?
Okay, my last final thought here is: did you see how Abby was so shook when all that fighting was happening? She was like, "I was so scared. Like, I can't believe they're fighting." I'm like, "Oh my God, Abby, girl, they need to protect her."
Oh yes, Abby. Oh yeah, I'm thinking Abby from the Academy. I'm like Abby, but then I thought, I did see how like it's as if she didn't expect all that to happen. When she see Daisy bleeding, she was like,
"Oh, this is serious." Like I was like, "No, get Abby out of there."
Yeah.
But no, that's it, Pierre. Thank you. Everybody needs to like and subscribe. I love this channel.
Thank you. Night.
Night.
All right, what's up? Charlie.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, who we starting with first?
We started with the Cabaret first. So we started with Wet versus T-Love.
All right. Wet looks like she has gingivitis, and she looks like her underneath her braces stink.
God, Charlie.
She did win the fight. I would win too if my titties were hard. She did kick that girl. They, like Joseline said, both of them looked like they couldn't fight, but she did end up winning. So let's give it to Wet. She did win. So I was wondering why all before the show she kept saying she was beating people up. So I didn't understand that. But
now it makes sense.
It makes complete sense because she did win the fight. But like I said, and Jocelyn said, they both looked like they couldn't fight. But she did slip. T did slip, but she deserved it because she wouldn't shut up. She was just nitpicking with Wet, so she deserved all of it. Even though the hits didn't connect, but it was embarrassing to get beat up by a girl with gingivitis. So you're gonna have that over your head for the rest of your life. Daisy deserved all that because she shouldn't have ran her mouth. And then you said, "Oh yeah, I'm messy." So what did you expect? I would have blackened her eye if I was Egypt too. She should have kept hitting her.
She did.
It was very embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I do believe Egypt has alopecia, and if she has alopecia, what is going on with Wet? Because she's just as bald underneath her head. I'm telling you, it's that gots to be glue that they be putting on them wigs, and they be leaving them braids underneath their head for about 8 to 12 months and not taking them out, and then just ripping them off. I believe she has alopecia, but Wet doesn't. What else?
And then also, do you think Tommy was wrongfully accused of? Because this week we saw her, be arrested for the powder donuts and everything. She did go and take the drug test and prove that is incorrect.
I don't believe Tommy's on powder donuts. Joseline is on powder donuts. I believe Joseline's on powder donuts, but Tommy isn't. Tommy's on pills, allegedly, but Joseline's on powder donuts. If I was Bonnie, I'd be so embarrassed if that was my mother. I'm not even going to lie to you. First, she was a hooker, whore, prostitute who used to pussy pop herself with Heineken bottles when she was a stripper. Now she's over here beating people up and getting lawsuits against her, taking from her college tuition because she don't know how to keep her hands to herself when she's high off of Lindsay Lohan in a club. So
Lindsay Lohan. Wait a minute.
That's just embarrassing. Then I don't know if Ricky Ricardo is teaching them choreography or choreography, because each episode, he either teaches them one step or I don't know what's going on because they don't know how to
I think it's the edit. I don't think it's the edit. I think he does a good job.
They don't know how to do a 2 count. every episode, I can't get this down. I can't get this down. You would think that they were learning Rihanna dance moves or Beyonce dance move. I'm not understanding it. I watched a girl on TikTok watch the second episode and do the whole dance routine and couldn't. And it was like, I don't get how they don't know this.
And then she did it. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw it.
I'm just so confused. How could nobody get this dance routine down, but she could after watching one episode of it? It just makes no sense whatsoever. Just like whatsoever.
It isn't hard, low key, because a lot of it is. It's not like hard hitting hip hop. It's a lot of just body movement, like the boo, boo, and then the boo, boo, and then the and then you drop to the floor. You do the hop. Like it's not like.
All they're doing is twerking and getting on the ground and throwing their hands in the air and saying Lauderdale Ho and putting some L's in the air. That's all they're doing. Joseline don't even know the routine. So that's the crazy part.
I think that's why she got mad at Ricardo. She didn't know it. That's why she got mad.
She definitely did, and that's why she got mad. You're absolutely right. She definitely did, and that's why she got mad when she came up there. What else? What were we talking about? The baddies. Yeah. I can't stand Rolly and her big ass rep to her feet.
I did not know y'all hated her like this.
I can't stand her. She went and got a BBL. She should have got her teeth done. Her black ass gums. So we rolling up Dutches all day. I can't stand Rolly, and she better not be picking on Biggie. I don't know why everybody hates Biggie. Biggie is good TV. She's just like it. For some reason, everybody hates Biggie, but she makes really good TV. But everybody loves Rolly. Why? Rolly does nothing but sit here and talk about people and start drama. I cannot stand her. She'll squeeze herself into a size 4 XL from Fashion Nova. Now, when she's still a size 14, I can't stand her. I can't stand Rolly. When
did this hate start, Charlie?
I really can't. I could never stand Rolly.
Was it after Baddies South? Was it during the
No. I couldn't stand Rolly when she was on the Chance show. I couldn't stand her when she was on the Chance show. I did not like her on there.
Before I even came along.
Yeah, I couldn't stand her when she was on the Chance show.
Okay.
I would rather side with Camilla and Sky and all them. I really hope they're not just using ET as a plot line to get her to join Natalie's side, because everything I watch on their lives, it's like ET is just like siding with Natalie just to be a lapdog. And I really, really hope that's not the ET that we get, because I want the ET that we get in South Central Baddies. That ET that I know would be with Camilla and Sky and all them. Yes. They wouldn't be with Natalie. They wouldn't even be cool if that was the ET.
You know what I think it is? If Rock was not pregnant and filming this season full time, this whole clique would be different. Trust and believe it.
It definitely would.
Completely different. Rocks is what I said. Rocks. Rock is, you know how Carlos King calls it the force multiplier? She's that force multiplier. You put her in there, everything goes like switch around.
Yep, that's why I hope she gets back and her and ET end up really fighting. But see, that's the problem. I know that's what they're going to do exactly what you said. They're going to let her drop the baby and try to push her out like a couple weeks after she had that baby, which is actually good.
But her last city, let me be like, oh, we want you for the finale. You're a great addition to the East. Your sister who came along, best friends film. We need you, Rock. I mean, ET's there. I don't know if you know her, but we'll find out. And they're gonna get it finale.
That's exactly what they're going to do. They shouldn't, because she just had a baby. They shouldn't do that, but that's exactly what they're going to do. And they're going to fight, and there's going to be like a big ass brawl for the last episode, and have everybody linked in, and they're going to push it out for like the last 3 episodes to draw it out. And that's going to piss me off too. But hopefully the season is going to be as good as they show it. I'm going to sue the hell out of Zeus if they put me on that TV and I didn't sign no contract.
If y'all don't know, this is one of my entertainers that went to one of the bookings. So you went to the Philly one, right?
Yeah. If they put me on there and I didn't sign one of the papers to be on there, I'm going to sue Zeus and I'm going to curse Natalie out. And I'm going to curse her because I can't. You already know I can't stand Rolly. So I'm going to curse her out for no reason, just because I can't stand her big-footed ass. And I'm going to curse Natalie out. But other than that, that's it. I can't wait to talk about Bad Boys. Bad Boys of South
Yeah,
Central. I got a
Playboy's
lot to
right.
say about that tomorrow.
Yes.
But everything else, everybody liked the video. That's it.
Night. Oh man, that damn Charlie. What's up, Melanin?
Hi, Pierre. How are
What's
you?
up? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so let's get into Wet Wet and T-Love.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, Wet Wet did her big one. I did not expect that out of her. I do feel like she got a little lucky. I don't know if the slippery floor just got to her advantage, but that spin kick was hilarious. It was hilarious. And I feel like T-Love, I kind of sort of like her, but I feel like, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like
I feel like the
Wet Wet
producers
did her
were
big
in her
one.
ear.
Yeah, like she kind of plays kind of like a producer's pet, and kind of like how you said, since Joseline wasn't in the other episodes, somebody had to stir the pot in some type of way.
Right.
I'm really happy that Joseline did come back this episode. Like you said, I think that this episode was really good, and I hope for like the rest of the season that she comes around more often. I feel like we need her commentary.
Right.
She's a joke. Let's see what is next. A big key. Well, I want to talk about Lucky real quick. I just feel like Lucky cannot win. And I feel like the reason why she cannot win is because she's too flip-floppy. Like, what's that saying? If you don't stand for
something, you'll fall for everything.
Exactly. And it's just like she doesn't know what she wants to do. You know, you tried Now That's TV, that didn't work out for you. Then you want to, piggyback off of Joseline's Cabaret and Zeus. And it's just like, I don't blame Joseline for not completely trusting her, because it's like, you talk ish about me a lot and you sided with the ops. To be honest, I'm surprised that she even let her in, like, on the show, to be honest.
My whole thing is, if she didn't let Amber film, why the heck did she agree to letting Lucky film?
But we know why she didn't let Amber film, because she
Amber would have knocked her into Las Vegas.
And she would have popped her again. That's why Amber's not filming. And I feel like they fumbled with that too. I feel like Amber would have definitely been a great addition to this cast. Like, I feel like she would have helped stir the pot when Joseline wasn't around. For sure. Right.
She did film. Did you see her post that she made last Monday?
Yes, I know that she filmed the beginning when her and I think Hennessy tried to run up on Diamond.
Yes.
It's kind of unfortunate. I kind of wish, but honestly, she's dumb. I think she would have been a great addition for this season, but I feel like you should have never dropped your lawsuit, honey, because now they played in your face.
Right. See, this was her cast photo and everything. She even had the little, the same outfit that they had for the pictures and stuff. So she was almost in there.
What a shame. And she looked cute too.
Yeah, she did. That blonde looked good on her.
Very good on her.
Yeah.
In regards to baddies, I feel like, me personally, I would probably side with Click B. I feel like they're all crazy, but I feel like they're fun. I feel like they're fun and crazy. I really do hope that this is not the case, but I do feel like ET is being set up. I really feel like they're waiting for Krishan to pop out the baby, and they're gonna try to set her up kind of like how she got set up on South Central Baddies.
Oh man, not another Cashmere.
And I also feel like if Tasiki was not a part of Click B, we probably would have seen ET with them, because I just feel like I feel like I don't know what we're gonna see like on the actual show, but I feel like since Krishan right now, it seems like she's not really around. They're trying to keep ET and Tasiki separate. I feel like she would have been a part of Click B had it not been for Tasiki.
Yes, that makes sense. I agree with that too. I just wonder if Rock's calling Tasiki like, "You gonna get my lick back for me, bro?" Like, nigga, I can't fight, bro. I gotta wait like 3 more weeks, nigga. Like, hit it real quick, hit the hood. I want to know.
She better not. She better call up Jay and Marsh, especially since they're getting their confessionals. Absolutely not, because if I was Tasiki, I'm not doing nothing else for you. Yeah, no, if I was Tasiki, I'm not doing nothing else for you, because you just had your little friends jump me. So just like how you had your hounds jump on me, have them do that with ET.
Like they had Will Vicky.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
I'm excited to see the Will Vicky thing, because I want to see how that turned out, because I know Will Vicky, she's a silly girl.
Do you think that she's going to come to the reunion?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think they'll have to pay her a good, like, they'll have to give her a good chunk for her to even
a nice coin.
Yeah.
And I feel like if she does come, she's going to probably try to bring a security guard or something like she did, I think, one time on Instagram.
Yeah.
She was sitting out with a security. So I just feel like that's going to be messy. I'm looking forward to Baddies East.
Yes.
That's another thing I wanted to say. I'm very happy that Biggie is back, and I cannot wait for her to do her big one. I like Rolly, but I'm kind of tired of her, and I really feel like kind of like what B was saying. She gives hater, and it's so sad to see. Like she gives very big hater. I feel like she kind of hates on Biggie's confidence. You know, her being a big girl, and I felt Biggie in that clip. She wanted to fight her right then and there because Zeus Security or the producers, they're known for setups.
Right. And she didn't want to go in that club, right? No, she was smart for doing that though. Very smart.
Yeah, I think she's and I'm very excited to see a new side of Biggie. Like I really want to, see you outside of being on top of Stunner. She's saying she's riding alone. I want to see that. I want to see her cause havoc in the house. I'm looking forward to it.
Any final thoughts?
No, that's it. Thank you. I love you and have a good night.
All right, night, love you too. All right, what's up?
Hey, love. Hey, love.
What's up? Oh, I like your profile picture.
Thank you. I like your new picture too.
Right. Thank you. I didn't mean
so you did. You look good, baby. You look good. So that kick was epic. It needs to go down in history. I do feel T could have really mopped wet off the floor, but the floor was hella slippery.
Yes.
So
what caused the slipperiness? You think it's just because of the girl sweating, or like what? Like that's crazy.
No, it was
never be slippery.
Yeah, it's what the floor was made of. It really, that's not a dancing floor. I don't know where they are, why they're there, but that's not a floor you're supposed to be dancing off of. That's why I need to really do it. When she went off.
Wait, we're losing you. It doesn't like we're losing sound. I heard a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'll come back. I'll come back.
Okay. All right. What's going on, ZM?
Hi, Pierre. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
What's up? So let's just get into it. For Joseline's Cabaret, I will say I don't. I'm glad that. Well, first let me get to wet. I'm really glad that she did what she did, and she really like that whole spin she did on the pole. That had me dying. I was like, oh my God.
Out of all the times that we needed you to work the pole wet, you chose the right time. Because y'all know wet can't get on the stripper pole.
She had that girl on the floor, and I was really happy. I was like, yeah. And also, like, what was the other girl's name? I forgot. I'm still learning their name. Huh?
T-Love.
Like, you could see the shock in her face. Like, she was just shocked that she really got, like, beat up by wet. Like, she couldn't believe it.
Right.
And I mean, that's what you get for being the producer's pet, because like you could just tell that she was like, the producers were in her ears like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. You could tell when someone is like, trying to
being influenced by production. 100%.
Yeah, so like you want to be the producer's pet, then there you go. You got your scene, because Wet really gave it to you. Because one thing Wet is gonna do, like, she don't care how she looks on TV.
Right.
And those are the
what I admire about Wet, her confidence. I like that about her.
Yeah, she had like her confidence. People like if I was on that show, I would not mess with Wet because I already know she's gonna do whatever. She doesn't care how she looks. And yeah, I'm not that I'm scared of her, but like at the same time, if you're not trying to look crazy on TV, you definitely don't want to like get into it with her, because she's not one. But also the incident with Egypt and Daisy, Daisy was messy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm sorry, that really like seemed a little bit, shady how she just went. You already saw that girl fought already. And you're gonna go and tell her, oh, you're, first of all, how are they friends? They've only known each other for a couple of days. Like, you cannot consider someone a friend for that long. So yeah, that was a little weird.
Getting messed up.
Very messed up. And I don't know. I don't agree with her hitting Daisy, like, because she was putting her hands in her face too. Egypt. I'm not gonna lie. But Daisy wasn't giving that energy. Like, she wanted to fight. Like, she wasn't really on that type of time. So I was kind of like, that was a bit unnecessary. And like, you literally split that girl's, like, her whole like eyebrow. Like, that's gonna be a scar.
there.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to get stitches. Like
I
that
know
was
Daisy's mad about that because that you know who that happened to? Remember Danny on BGC 13? That happened to her, and I think it
Oh
was a glass or
yes,
something, and it cut her. Remember, she was screaming. She was like,
I
and she said
remember.
it still is like a thing to this day. It's like a little incision or like cut or something.
Oh my God, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. That no, and Daisy, she's really all about looks, so I know that that's gonna like, you know, piss her off. The someone had mentioned this. I did want to mention this too about the dance. Like, how is that dance so hard? Like, y'all are all like the best dancers on the show, and like, I'm not gonna lie, I did the dance myself today because I was like, let me see, you know.
Crying.
I'm not a dancer. Like I dance, but like I'm not a professional dancer. And it was not hard at all. Like it was so easy. Like with the arms on the top and bro,
Yeah.
I feel like they do that to just like make it seem like, oh my God, Joseline, she's so difficult to work for. Like she's such a hard worker. Like you see, she even got offended when her choreographer was telling her you have like she doesn't want to look like she doesn't want to look like
She doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like Joseline, please. Like that dance was not that hard, and oh God. And Joseline's like, oh, I'm killing it out here. Like, girl, all you're doing is literally like bending down, shaking
The
your.
girls was acting like they was on Dance Moms and Abby Lee was yelling at them. Like them girls, they had a reason to be stressed out because Abby wasn't playing no games and they had to do spins, tricks, flips, and now I'd be stressed out if I was them, but not this dance.
Exactly. And like Miss Natural. Oh yeah, and also I wanted to mention that Miss Natural like yelling at them while they were fighting. Like, shut up. Nobody was saying anything to you when you was trying to fight Yummy. You know, stopping whole production. Like, girl, go somewhere with that. Like, I like Miss Natural, but I feel like the more the season goes in, like even now with the preview that we saw, I'm gonna wait. You know, I'm not gonna judge yet, but I could already tell that she's gonna be on some like her season 2 Natural is gonna come back soon because I already knew. I was like, she was I don't know, I didn't like that, but yeah. Then I think that's it. All I have to say about Joseline's Cabaret. Oh yeah, and also like they gotta stop stretching out like 3 days and once, and I mean like yeah, like one day and like 3 episodes. Like this day was on the last episode. Like it was literally like 2 episodes on one day. It's like, do you guys not have enough contact? And this is why they should have brought what's her name, Amber, the one that fought the Listic kid. That was her name, right?
Right.
Yeah, they should have brought her back, because if you would have brought her, you guys would have had a limited amount of scenes that you could put on the show. But because you want to have, because I'm sorry, the cast is not very exciting to me, honestly.
Yeah, me either.
If you guys would have casted a good, like at least half of the girls should have been like, you know, Blow Up Doll, or like, you know, some of the girls that were like hot messes. So like that we could have had like content, because Lucky being back is great and all, but she's so boring this season. Like she's not doing much. Like I missed the Lucky that was like, may I?
Yeah, I hate seeing somebody like that. Like I hate, as much as, you know, I talk crap on these girls and laugh at Kiki, I don't like seeing somebody so defeated on TV, and she looks so defeated, and it makes me mad watching that, because it's like I don't like seeing that. She's just like, I hate that.
Yeah, like she's like not okay. Like she's not doing anything. All she, like you said, she just looks defeated. I'm like, Hook, why are you back then? Like, give us some entertainment, because you know you went on Now That's TV. That didn't work out for you. You know, because I'm not gonna lie, the show that I saw that she was like, the Comeback, something like that, Come Up LA.
Coming Up LA.
That show was like so. I didn't like it. It was boring, and like she really. It's like, what is your purpose? Like, are you just there for looks? Like, and I'm sorry, that was funny what Joseline said about her bags. Like, I don't forgive you your bags, but I forgive you.
She gonna always find a way to diss her about that. She said, I forgive Lucky, but not her eye bags.
I was like, damn, but you know, it's like, girl, I don't know why she's there, honestly. Like, just go home. And especially, I want to see how Joseline treats her after the fight with what's her name?
Oh. Lucky better run for the hills after that thing. I hope she wasn't in the house waiting for Johnson to come home. But because you got to understand, it was in Miami. So the rest of the girls, I think, were in New York. So if the rest of the girls were in New York, that means she saw it going on social media, and she probably shook before Johnson could get back to the house, because that's what I would do. Because, you know, Johnson would probably bing, 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 bing across the head.
She will take it out on her. Joseline's very vindictive, so I wouldn't put it past her. But
Yeah, that I'm waiting for that. For what, like, if she stays after that, I'm gonna lose all respect for her. I'm gonna be like, girl, like, you really have no, like, is it that bad that you need to be there? That, like,
Right.
no, I would leave after that. But that, and okay, so that's what I have to say about Joseline's Cabaret. Baddies, they need to leave my girl Biggie alone. Like, I'm sorry, Biggie. Like, I love her though. Like, I love Biggie, but they need to leave her alone. Like, it's too much. Like, I mean, we don't know what's going on. So, but Rolly, like, first of all, what is your problem with her? Like, from what I've seen, like, Biggie's really not trying to have any beef with her. Like, she's constantly trying her best to, like, be cordial with her, and like, Rolly just keeps, like, coming at her. From what I've seen, I mean, I gotta watch the show to see why everything is happening. I'm not judging it, but like, I'm hoping that they don't bully her. That's not gonna look good on them. And also,
I would think they'll know better than that, because like, it's been some seasons out, and we know, like, people that always get, like, the ones that keep getting heavily picked on, the audience ends up liking them and hate the people that's doing it. So I'm like,
you would think they would know that by now, but you know what? Yeah. Also, they're in the house, they're in their own little world, so they probably don't think about the outside yet until the show airs, and they're like, oh my goodness, I look crazy. What did I do? So that's gonna end up happening if what we think it's happening, and them bullying Biggie. They're gonna regret that.
Someone said Rolly hates any big girl. Do you think that's true?
I would say this because Biggie is like one of the few big girls that have been on the show. It looks like it. I gotta see another big girl come in the house for me to see if that's really the case, or maybe she just doesn't like that that Biggie has personality. Because say what you want about Biggie, Biggie is hilarious. Like, I saw a video with her man, whatever the hell he was. He got some girl, I guess. Like, he got a girl angry.
Cheating.
Yes, cheating. And like, maybe you guys didn't understand what she was saying in Spanish, but it was hilarious what she was saying. It was, so like, she's hilarious. She's super hilarious. So I want to see more of that Biggie on the show. I want to just see her. So I think it's because maybe Biggie, people take a liking to her, and maybe Rolly is a bit like, like
envious of it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's because she's a big girl. I'm not gonna like judge here and say it's that, but maybe it could be. Also, I wanted to mention Smiley. I do know that Mariah's sister got her lick back in the club, and I'm very happy to hear that, because I don't like Smiley at all, and I'll tell you why. Do you guys know that she's been on Fresh and Fit?
Yes, I do know that. I sound like Black China Mom. Oh yeah.
No, I mean, I don't want to mention. I can't stand that podcast. But I have to say their name in order for you to know who I'm talking about. But anyway,
that was on YouTube. Yes,
I heard those guys on YouTube. She was on their podcast, and someone had made a video about it. She's not a girl's girl at all, because they kicked out 2 of her friends, and he literally told her, "Oh yeah, get your friends out of here," and she came right back to talk to them about her own friends. Like, she just does whatever for clout. Like, and then she's talking on the show like, "Oh yeah, I like married men because you know what? I'm gonna compete for that man." Like, how are you gonna compete for a man that's already married? Like.
Yeah, let me see. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I knew she was on Fresh and Fit, but I never watched the episode.
No, the only reason I saw it because some girl posted it, like, giving Baddies tea. But like, Smiley is like not a girl's girl at all, and I could see, like, I already knew that. Like, I could tell she just does whatever. She's like a pick me, and I don't like that. Like, you talking about, like, she was like literally proudly saying, like, you could tell that like she's only saying these things because she knows no guy's probably gonna ever marry her. So she's like, "Oh yeah, I like she's like, "Oh, I like being with guys that are married because then I can send them back home to their wife." Like, what? Are you like, it's just, and then it's like the fact that you're admitting these things. I don't respect that. I'm sorry. Like, I don't.
You gotta send me a link because I need to watch this.
Yes, look it up. You'll find it. Like, she's she was on that podcast twice. I did see the other episode because I wanted to see like how she was, and like, yeah, she's always picking on like skinny girls. Like, she was saying things about skinny girls like, "Oh yeah, like, we're the women that your man cheats on you with." Like, okay, you're proud of that? Like, what?
Wait, someone said, "Yeah, I saw on the blog Smiley was eating raw chicken." What?
Yes, thank you, Lo. Yeah, like, she does whatever for clout, and that's why I feel like Natalie made a mistake putting her on that show. Because I'm gonna be honest, and then also like talking about your.
Wait a minute. Raw chicken.
I don't know about
You
that, but I'm gonna look that
sick.
up. That is sick. How you did not die
Wait a
from that? I
minute.
don't know. Yeah,
I
like
gotta look at this. I gotta look up this thing because that don't make no sense.
yeah, like I would want you. I would like to hear your thoughts on that when you do watch it because
Okay.
it's just like yeah, I don't like her. I'm sorry, I don't. I think she's. I don't know. But and I do think she's gonna go in the house doing the most, fighting everyone. We already know that. And also Are you looking for the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of my entertainers just sent it to me. Y'all know my subscribers are the best.
Oh, and also I'm sorry, the two clicks, you know, because I want to give some other people a chance. The two clicks that they have, like the teaming up thing, that was bound to happen. You guys got too many girls in that house. Like, what were you thinking? Eventually, it's like too many egos in one room. And also, what Natalie did was a mistake. You're putting too many people that already have an audience on that show, meaning they have big egos. So there's gonna be conflict. And I think like My Name is T. I think that's why she probably got, because like we don't know T like that. We only see like her jokey side, whatever. We don't really know like how her ego is. Like, how did the fame get to her head? You know, and I guess we're gonna see that on the show. Like, is she gonna want special treatment?
Right.
Like, we don't really know.
She's gonna be like the breakout star of the season. No shade.
No, I know.
The fact that we haven't heard too much about her except from what her friends leaked. Which, if I was her, I'd be pissed at her friends. I was the first one to break it though.
Yeah. They obviously they're like, well, we got a reliable source. Just say she told you. Like, you did not have a reliable source. Get the heck out of here. Yeah,
I'll be pissed at them, but I think because of everything being kept so quiet around her, for some reason, I just feel like she's gonna be like the stunner of this season. Like, everybody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's funny, she can act, like, yeah.
Which is unexpected. I was not expecting her to like get into like 4 fights like they said. Her to fight Natalie. I was shocked about that. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm waiting to see that. Someone had mentioned that white girl that got beat up by Krishan's friend. Vicky. Yeah.
Vicky.
I'm sorry. I don't know if these girls know any better. I would never fight a white rich girl with like a white girl with money, because they already got lawyers. They know the law. They know everything what to do. Like, what were you thinking? Like, and mind you, this girl came in with a contract that nobody was allowed to hit her. And I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I'm just saying this is reality. Most of the time, like, no,
I feel like it was like a setup. Like, she set them up.
Yeah, it was a setup. And also now Krishan got to carry another charge. So you go on the show to make money just to lose it now, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to go to court, pay lawyers.
Ain't no joke, baby.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, if I go on that show trying to make my money, I'm not going to put my money at risk. And yeah, like Krishan, it was too extra for her to even come at Vicky. So, I mean, I already spoke about that. That was too much. But anywho, that's all I have to say, though. So look up that video. Say your thoughts on it. I'm curious. All right?
All right, night.
Night. Take care.
Somebody did send me the chicken video. Nah, it's nasty. I don't know. I told y'all my entertainers find it before I do.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Shit fire.
Oh my God, it's nasty. What is going on?
That is disgusting.
God.
Ew.
I thought y'all was lying. It's a delay.
What? Anyway. Ew. What the? Okay. Like, people do anything for the clout. Like, anything. Like, you could die from that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I hope that was edited.
Right, I'm thinking it was. I think it was like a cut.
Right.
God. So what I was saying is, Wet did her big one. They used the T-Bone girl as just a ploy to get Wet riled up to do wet things, and it worked. Wet did her thing. The kick was epic. The kick was legendary.
Yeah.
I'm still tired of Yummy and these wigs. Definitely that pink wig. She needs to let it go. let it go. It's so annoying.
What
It's just a
hairstylist would you suggest for your MP?
I want
Jonathan.
her to be.
Okay.
I just want her to be natural. She's so pretty with her regular hair. Like, just be natural. And I was
Second
very
season, I loved her looks. She had her natural hair out. It was like she looked great.
yeah. I'm like, what is this? Like, I can't stand it. And like, if you're gonna do wigs, let them be nice wigs. Like, why are you Party City on television? Like,
You know what
oh
I
my
think it
God.
is?
What?
I think she's hiding from Miss Natural, so she's trying to be incognito.
But we can see you. These big old braces and these fat wigs. Like, Jesus Christ. So what else I was gonna say? I think what's her baby girl with the alopecia? I don't
Egypt.
think Egypt. She didn't have to hit baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby girl ain't even. She don't look like a fighter. Is Daisy a fighter? Does anyone know her to be a fighter? So why are you fighting someone that doesn't fight? That doesn't make you bad. That makes you look weird. In my personal opinion, like, yeah, if she wanted to square up with somebody, be Joseline. That's another thing. It's like all these girls so big and bad, but y'all scared of Joseline. Like, that's what I feel like Lucky should like go in the gym, get big, and go beat up Joseline. Because at this point, she's just gonna keep punking you until you beat her up. Like, and that's it. That's that. That's why Amber not on the show, because Amber will beat up Joseline. She's done it, and she'll do it again and again. She can't be on the show, and I guess yeah, the flip floppiness would get on my nerve too. I wouldn't want I wouldn't want Lucky near me neither. Like, you are flip
It's a trust
flopping.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a trust thing.
it's a trust thing. What else happened on the show?
And then
I
also,
do.
go ahead.
What? Go ahead, baby.
No, go ahead.
Shoot. What else happened on the show? I think that the Abby girl, she is out of her league. Is giving Whoa Vicky. Like, why are you here? So I hope nobody hit that little girl, because it's gonna be one. Because I agree with the last caller. You don't fight white women in America with money. You just don't do that. That's not how you take care of it. Like, white women, white women. No, you can't do that. You heard of Emmett Till? You heard of Emmett Till? Yeah, that was a real thing, bro. Like, you don't do that. And she wasn't even rich. She was just a white woman.
Now, the thing is, I feel like they have it in probably. Abby probably signed a contract when she made the show that, like, one, she can't hit anybody, and two, they can't hit her. I feel like they put that in there somewhere, because then that would be a bigger thing, that could be a whole trans thing.
Yeah, she a T girl, so she ain't supposed to be putting her hands on nobody, no way, right? But see, on the South Central, what's her name? Liddy, girl, she don't care. She gonna hit you, man or not a man.
Deja Vu trailer?
I did not. I have to go see it. I have to go watch it.
Of it.
I gotta go see it.
Yeah. I'm recapping that too.
Okay. Now, when you was asking people about the clicks, what are the clicks? Let me know who's in what click. Thank you.
Here are the clicks. Hold on. So one side of the click, we got E.T. Roots with the Fire, Mariah Lynn, Natalie, Police Matt Scotty, and Spooky. I feel like they just put in there. Spooky, I think it's cool with everybody, but it's 20 to 5. Okay. And then the other click we got Fly, Tatty Sky, Anime, aka Animac, Kasiki, and then Camila.
Where's Biggie? She not in the clip.
Yeah. She goes sell out.
She's not in the clip. But wait, that's not everybody though. Who else is missing?
T, that's another one that I heard is writing solo, and apparently she's starting a lot of records.
I mean, let's keep it a buck. If you real, you don't need no click. You don't need no game. Renegade is kind of like, I don't want nobody to say, oh, I got on because of you. I'm this because of you. If you was doing it on your own, then you really the baddest. Keep it a buck. I really do like Biggie because she will be alone. And I don't know about these other girls, but I guess I would have to side with Natalie because she's the money and she's the boss. I think that would be the smartest route to take for any of these girls. Like, just stay under Natalie for a moment and she will betray you soon. But this all gonna work out for you. Like, look at Scotty.
You just gotta
Like,
have
look
one
at Scott.
betrayal and then you'll come back.
Right, right. You'll be just fine. Look at Scotty. She's doing great. She's doing great.
Look at Rolly, she's doing great. You
Look
are right
at
though.
Rolly. Like,
All
stay
right.
under Natalie. Let her betray you because it's going to happen, and then just ride off of that clout. Make you some lashes, sell you some wigs or some
Right.
t-shirt. You'll be fine. See, I be listening to you. I know exactly what
No,
to do
that
when I
is
get
true.
on.
That is
When
true. Because it's
when
like
I get
every
on,
time.
I'm gonna sell me wigs, lashes, and a t-shirt. Pure.
Right.
We're done.
In the Betty Boy.
Right, right.
What do you think of who is, because there was Natalie threw shade at Joseline. She's like, hi Joseline. So who do you think is the queen of Zeus? Joseline?
Let's keep it a buck. And I'm asking the people in the chat too. Let's keep it a buck. Why did you download Zeus? Everybody, keep it a buck. Why did you download Zeus? Was it to see the baddies or was it to see Jocelyn? And I promise you, it was to see Natalie. It was like she brought back that
The BGC
uh
era.
right, like we all felt like we was back in high school, grade school again. Like, yay, we get to see the girls that we were watching when we were kids again. And that's what we really would like to see as well. But the fact that Natalie is so petty, we're not gonna see too many of them old girls because they know exactly what they have to do. She's so petty. But yeah, we're here for Natalie. Let's keep it a buck. I love you, Jocelyn. I swear I do. USDBJ. I remember all of that. But at the end of the day, I came for Zeus. I put my card on file for Natalie. And then I got a bonus when I saw once you got done watching Baddies, you're like, okay, let me see what Jocelyn been on here doing. Then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's what
Right.
happened. So yeah,
Like
it's
me, okay,
Natalie.
I downloaded the app because of the Cabaret. I downloaded the app because of That's Cabaret season 2. I knew about the app. Like I would like nobody see clips of it. But season 2, that's what I was like. Let me check this out, and then I started going into it.
I
Right,
was
but
very
then
excited
that didn't
about
even go
Baddies.
long, but she took over.
Right, I was very excited about season 1 baddies. I'm like, what? We got Tanisha back. We got Judy. We got all the girls. Like it could have been great. Season 1 could have been amazing. It just wasn't. So was Cabaret season 1. It could have been great. It just wasn't. But season 2, like you said, Cabaret season 2, that was a bang. I did enjoy season 3 as well. I think it's different for Natalie and Jocelyn. Jocelyn does need to be on camera. Natalie
Yeah,
doesn't. Natalie
right.
doesn't. Natalie, she just doesn't. She just because it's hard to work with your boss, my guy. Like how can I be authentically myself and my boss right here? You know what I'm talking about?
I
That's
just feel
weird.
like
And
right. You're right because because we've seen some of the episodes without Jocelyn being in most of the episodes, and then
right.
Camille wasn't that good. I think Natalie could step away and the show still would be good.
If Natalie stepped away, the show would be better. Jocelyn needs to be around because she is the mess. Keep it a buck. They only finna show out in front of Jocelyn. They're not finna act the fool if Jocelyn's not there to see it. You see what I'm saying? They want Jocelyn to see. If anything, they want Jocelyn to, jump in it. That would be
Right,
great. Like, we've been waiting for Jocelyn to throw her somewhere for the longest. She want it. She want it real bad.
right. Oh, they said
Yeah.
Pierre got me to pay for Not As TV and Zeus. Okay, let them know that though.
Okay, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. If you've never had a Zeus account and you just start watching, yeah, you're gonna download it. That is the facts. Those are. It is written. It is known. Yes,
Right.
yes, it is.
Any final thoughts on the episodes?
Nothing on the episode. I love your outfits. Your photo shoot was fire. Them colors on you was fire.
Thank
We only
you.
100 away from the 20K, a Twinkie, a
Right.
dub. Let's go,
Tell them
people.
it. Tell
Let's
them
go.
it.
We only a hundred. We only a hundred away. Let's get it
Even less
in.
than
Let's
that.
come on. Let's
Right.
go, people. Like
Right.
the video, subscribe, and I love you. Keep it up. I am so proud of you. I love you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. Yeah, we almost at 20K. What y'all want for the 20K celebration? We gonna do giveaways. Like what else? What else y'all want? Like a special type of video. Give me like a couple of topics y'all nigga to do. Really, so we can celebrate the 20K. All right. All right. What is going on, Des? Oh, not ready, Des. What is going on, Lolo?
Okay. Hi, Pierre.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, where do you want to start?
We'll start with the Cabaret.
Okay, I'm so sick of Yumi's wigs. I can't do it no more. I cannot do it no more. Why did her bangs look like windshield wipers? That is not okay. Like, why were they hanging off of her eyelash, pushing her eyelash down? That's not okay, and I'm sick of it. You asked another caller, what type of hairstyle do you want to see her in? I want to see her in some braids. I want to see her in some braids, maybe some soft locks, some stuff, because the wigs are just, it's not doing it for her. And also, do we know why Wet Wet has 2 Chainz tatted on her? Does she have any affiliation with 2 Chainz?
I remember her talking about that. She talked about it once. I think she said she met 2 Chainz, with 2 Chainz her favorite rapper, something like that. But I remember a video of her talking about that, and I think 2 Chainz knows about it too.
Oh, okay. I was wondering because I was like, I know he wasn't with her. Like, can't be. So I was like, I don't know. Also, I do hate that Joseline is taking the back seat this season because I love me some Joseline. Like, I want to see more of her. And I understand she wants to be, like, separated from the girls so they know they're beneath her or whatever. But, like, I'm watching it for you. And I also don't agree with the other caller. I for sure got Zeus 100% for the Cabaret because the first season of Baddies was boring. I still, to this day, have not finished it because it was so boring. Ooh. It was boring. Like, I don't even remember who all was on it. I know it was like Christina and Natalie, but it was terrible. It was boring. So I definitely got.
What season of the Cabaret you downloaded the app?
Season 2.
Season 2.
Same. And then I went back and watched season 1. Season 1 wasn't as great as season 2, but season 2 is for sure what got me.
Yes, same.
But yeah, also as for Baddies East, I love that they brought Biggie back. Now here's the thing, when the auditions happened for Baddies West, I was down for Biggie. I loved Biggie. Then during Baddies West, it irritated me how Biggie was on Stunna, like constantly. And I felt like her whole existence was to be Stunna's enemy. And I didn't like that. But something about Biggie makes me love her. She just has this charisma about her that makes me love her. And so I really want to see her this season. And I hope that she shows herself. I hope that she listens to what the fans want, which is more Biggie, like not Biggie arguing with someone. I hope that she's like on that journey of finding herself. And we get to see more Biggie actually being herself, not worried about someone else this season.
Right. I think a lot of people are anticipating that too, especially her finding out that she's not really like a part of a clique. Like everybody kind of, we wonder what we're going to see.
Yeah.
And also, what do you think of some of the cliques? What do you think of the cliques?
I think these are grown-ass women. I think that they need to stop acting like that. I don't know. I do think that it's way too many girls. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this season. I will have to see because I feel like there's a lot of drama going on, but I also feel like I'm not really interested in seeing anyone. I mean, I do want to see Camila, of course. I haven't seen Camila in years, but I don't know. I don't really
They should have tried to get Jada for a quick key to hear it say.
Yes, I loved Jada. I loved me some Jada. I really did.
That would have been so funny. Camila would have blew a gasket. She would have been like, y'all really gonna bring her?
Yes, that honestly, yeah. That would have, yeah.
That would have been hilarious. And Natalie was so right. Is how she pulled that off. That would have been a huge key. Okay. Any final thoughts on the Cabaret?
No, that is it. I'll let somebody else go. But I just wanted to say thank you. I love that new picture too. You look bomb, Pierre.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, bye now.
Bye. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it off here. Tomorrow I am gonna be going live. Anybody that I missed on here, because it is a little bit of y'all still there backstage, call tomorrow. We could still talk about Zoo stuff, even if you don't watch Not As TV. You can still call in and talk about Zoo stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go live a little bit earlier tomorrow. That way, it could be like a longer live. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about the shows and the topics down below, and we out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.